as you know, and the title of this small chat is Innovation Dance. Dance is not easy. I mean, it's not easy in the real life, and it's not easy in innovation. I can say I am not the best dancer, not in real life, but here I think that we have really good corporate dancers, I would say, or innovative dancers. So here we have Alejandro from Naturgy. We have also Manuel, that I think it's...
He's here.
Remote. Sorry, Manuel.
If you want to
Yes.
change,
Here it's also Manuel from Ericsson.
Hello,
It's
Manuel.
also Eugenio from IBM. Okay?
Hello.
So, yeah, let's go for that. Let's know a bit of what are you guys doing in terms of innovation, in terms of open innovation in your corporates. Because as we are saying, dancing is not easy, and you are a huge elephant, you are big companies. So what are you doing in innovation, Alejandro?
Hello. Hello, Christian, and good morning to all. Well, you know, when we talk about open innovation, we used to think about relationships between companies, collaboration between them. And that's interesting. It's great and very necessary. But it's only half of the picture. What happens inside corporations? Big corporations, sometimes silos still exist. On the other hand, people have lots of ideas, but they cannot make them grow in isolation. So we at Naturgy addressed this problem directly. What we did was, first of all, just build together a community around an innovation hub, Innova Hub, to allow all these people to meet and gather. Second, we give them resources to help them with idea creation, idea refinement, and pitching those ideas to senior management. Then, this we do it with a series of hackathons, usually 2 days long, with 70 people, 15 teams, addressing 4 different challenges and competing among them. Then we want to give them visibility and have the involvement of all the company. And for this, we upload the best ideas into a platform open to all employees to invest in those ideas they like more. Well, invest not real money though, but tokens. But investing sounds much better than just voting. And we also want to reward the people voting or supporting the winner ideas. So it's more similar to a prediction market, because when you have something at stake, you will say not what you wish it to happen, but what you find more likely to happen. So this allows us to identify good judges too. So, well, our experience have been very successful because, well, for example, the competing teams do an amazing job in marketing, looking for investors for the ideas. And, well, the team who wins the last edition was made up from people from different functions, different quarters, even different cities, and they have never worked before. So I think it's a great example of the power of internal open innovation.
No, that's totally great. I mean, what we were speaking before about the power of entrepreneurship, I think that you are a really good example of that in that case. And here we have connected Manuel. Welcome, Manuel.
Hello, good morning.
Manuel is Head of Innovation and Technology in Ericsson. So what are you doing, guys, in terms of innovation? What kind of news can you share with us?
Sure. We are doing a lot of global initiatives, but the good thing is that we have super interesting local initiatives like the Fivetonic Open 5G Lab. And I think that something that we can do is, rather than taking me for a long explanation, we can go directly to see how our partners in this lab are doing. So if you want to play a video.
Yep.
Let's see it.
Hello, I'm Enrique Sierra. Astimobile Robotics is expert on the design, development, and deployment of AGV systems and logistic automation. Thanks to 5G growth, 5G-induced projects, and the network capacities offered by 5G, such as low latency and high bandwidth, we will able to connect AGVs in real time, see what they are seeing, and drive them safely as if we were sitting on them. This is the immersive AGVs control. This will help us to perform safe remote driving, remote commissioning, and remote maintenance operations. Also, human gesture recognition will improve the interaction with AGVs and enable a smart operation. The gesture detection will run as a MEC application. Finally, the operation of fleet of indoor and outdoor AGVs and other machines will be orchestrated on edge thanks to 5G. This will boost the deployment of AGV solutions in factories. The collaboration with Fivetonic members such as Telefónica, Ericsson, and University Carlos III is being very positive and it's helping us to accelerate the deployment of new communication-based solutions in the AGVs. We recommend to other companies, especially to startups, to join this innovation ecosystem. Thank you very much.
Embrane is a method-centric factory intelligence platform that helps save time and money in the factory while increasing quality. And beyond our standard connectivity analytics tools, Embrane is unique in at least 3 dimensions. The first one is that we have a no-code, easy configuration approach, which allows a customer-led rapid deployment. Here we are talking days of implementation instead of months or even years sometimes. The second one is that in Embrane you can combine tested tools for continuous improvement such as AT, 5Y and Ishikawa with data from the shop floor, putting your process data into context. And the third one is that our platform provides a possibility to leverage data from man, machine and method to give you data-driven intelligence to the shop floor and top floor. MTech has always had a close relationship with Ericsson, particularly on the production side, and now we're looking forward to joining forces in extending that partnership to R&D and innovation. Some areas where we see immediate benefits of closer collaboration include the robotics and factory logistics space. In this area, the edge compute and low latency and high reliability aspects of 5G will be a game changer. On top of this, MTech is active in track and trace of sustainability aspects to ensure a circular economy, an area where the entire ecosystem needs to work together.
Thank you so much.
Well done. I think that we have seen like different examples and really applicated of how you are doing in open innovation. And last but not least, I think that we have here Eugenio, Solutions Architect in IBM. I can think that, well, it's not possible to say innovation and not say IBM. You are one of the first people doing these kind of things. So what are you doing at this moment?
Thank you very much. So as we are in the Open Innovation Radio Dance, let me share the 3 dances that we are doing in IBM that I would like to share with you. The last dance that we are, innovative dance that we are doing, the dance that we've been doing for a while, and the dance that we want to do in really, really soon. The most innovative way that we are dancing recently is with the IBM Technology Garage. What's the IBM Technology Garage? In the Technology Garage, we want, or the companies that engage with the IBM Technology Garage, we are going to have a business hypothesis, a business need, that we want to solve it with technology. But sometimes you have to invest a lot of money and so on. But with the IBM Technology Garage, we are going to implement an MVP, a minimum viable product, in order to validate the hypothesis or the need that we want, spending less amount of time and money and so on. And how we are doing it? We are doing it with a methodology, the IBM Garage methodology, that has different phases from the framing session when we are going to discuss with the customer, to co-create with the customer. Also, we are going to scope, the scoping of the MVP, because we are going to do it in 6-8 weeks. So in a couple of months, we are going to be able to validate this business hypothesis. It's really, really close to how a startup is doing it. It's, hey, let's do it the fast of the startup inside of a company. And also with the methodology, but we have also a team, a squad. I'm leading one of the squad that we have business consultants in order to validate the business value that we are going to provide to the company. Because at the end, no one wants to buy cool technology with no purpose to the business. Hey, I'm not buying technology because it's really cool. We have designers in order to facilitate the design thinking sessions. We have cloud engineers, solution architects like me, but also data science, that we have data architects. In order to all this value chain that we want to provide with this MVP, we can provide it with all the team. This is the first dance. The dance we've been doing in this kind of environment, open innovation, is the programs, the IBM Cloud programs, startup programs that we have for the entrepreneurs. Believe me, it's one of the things that you can do best for entrepreneurs. As a former entrepreneur, a fintech former entrepreneur, we are putting us up to 120K of IBM Cloud services for free as an investment for the startups, okay? And also with collaboration with incubator accelerators. So having mentoring services, believe me, is one of the things I appreciate the entrepreneur. And the last one that I would like to share, the dance that we want to dance in really short, we announced it in September 15th, is the MCTR, is the multi-zone region that we are launching here in Spain. Here in Spain, we are going to have a cloud region. Because why? Because all the startups, they are really growing fast. The innovation needs the more the compute, the latency, and also the compliance. One of the first customers that we are going to have is La Caixa. La Caixa, everybody knows La Caixa, bank, really innovative. They need this compliance, this low latency, and also some public sector, they require it. So that's why we are launching this innovator. They're going to facilitate it.
No, so interesting. So interesting. You say lots of initiatives. I would say that now we are going to change the usual approach of this kind of roundtables in which there is a moderator. I would like that, I don't know, Alejandro, I think that sure that you have lots of questions, for example, to Manuel. So why don't you have something that ask and try to Manuel to have a 1 minute response about your reflections, your thoughts about Ericsson.
Perfect. And well, I would think I will ask about 5G because we are very interested in the development of the technology for supervision of assets. So Manuel, as Ericsson is committed to developing a 5G ecosystem, would you share please your approach and outcomes?
Absolutely. Thank you for the question. I was commenting that 5G development in itself is huge investment in R&D, but more importantly, it's an innovation platform. So the right place to be for a company like Ericsson is with partners, with global and local partners, with startups and corporations, with everyone. And it's not only about open collaboration. That is the result of this investment. It's also about developing the ecosystem to foster new collaborations, and new collaborations strengthen the ecosystem. And then we enter in a dynamic of growth in innovation. That's how we see it. And going to the concrete cases, I was commenting on the 5tonic local initiative, the 5G Open Lab, located in Madrid and global. And I think it's important to comment that we have worked with companies like the ones before. In more than 20 cases, we have raised many millions of euros for funds of research and innovation, and it has consolidated like the biggest innovation platform for 5G in Europe. The important thing is that just to close, companies like ASTI have increased their market share. They have grown. They are leaders in 5G AGVs, connected AGVs, and they have been acquired by ABB. So this is the type of chain reaction that starts when people and companies in innovation collaborate with each other. Things happen, and we will see what comes out of the younger collaboration with MTech that we also commented.
Thanks.
So thank you for that.
Thanks, Manuel. Thanks for that. And let's do the same. Manuel, don't you think that, what kind of reflections do you have from IBM?
Yeah, I'm really fond of the technologies and strategies of IBM for quite a while. We're good friends in that company. I would like to know about some recent developments, some recent cases that you would like to share.
Yeah, sure. We have a lot of them, but there are one I recently talked with one of my colleagues in IBM. He's the innovation director, and here with me. And I think it's one of the clear example for open innovation. We are still working in order to improve the remote healthcare. And we want to go beyond only the video conferencing on these initiatives that there are nowadays. And we are working with, obviously, with Lanzadera. Lanzadera is one of the hubs, accelerators for startups in order to have these crazy ideas, more innovative ideas. But we need also the corporate. So we are working with Amazon Alexa in order to have one of the user interface. But we needed also to pharmaceutical to provide knowledge about the pharma. So we are working with Janssen Pharma, recently known about the COVID vaccine. Also we needed hospitals in order to validate it. We are working with Rivera hospitals. And that's obviously with IBM technology, with artificial intelligence, the best in the market, artificial intelligence technology. We are working all together, putting all together the mixing. And we're still working on this, but I cannot give all the examples, no? But for example, one of them that we are working is how to improve or to early detect any cognitive issue, like, for example, dementia or premature aging. No, you know how to detect it? And we are doing it through the voice and text. With our artificial intelligence, we are able to detect these possible issues.
No, totally. So I think that we are running out of time, so please, Manuel, last question to Alejandro.
Sure, of course. So I hear you that if you want to share with us, if you are any plan to extend your community that you have now, Naturgy, to the rest.
Sure, absolutely. we want the Innovation Hub to be the meeting point, the connecting point between internal and external ecosystem. So we have just launched a corporate incubation program. Applications are open, so if you have a startup related to the energy sector, we will be very happy to hear about you.
Yes, that's amazing. Well, guys, you have seen like different examples of how big elephants they are dealing with innovation, how they are dancing. Thanks, Manuel. Thanks, also Alejandro, and thanks, Eugenio, for all that. So thanks,
Thank
everyone.
you so much.
And back to you, Marisol.
Thank you, Manuel, also for
Thank you.
connecting from your place.